Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Blade II Bannerlord. Now, I want to apologise first off for the last episode, maybe the last two episodes, for the poor audio quality. I'm not entirely sure why it happened, but I have made sure, I tested beforehand to make sure it did not happen again, so I'm hoping, praying, this one's going to be 10 times better, hopefully back to normal. I'm really sorry about that, because that was probably my favourite episode today. It was such a good episode, really enjoyed that one. Everything just seemed to go really well, and we've made massive pushes, hopefully getting us closer to the end of the game. Because like I said, our goal is to take out the Empire, and then we're going to be finished with this playthrough. We're not going to take over the whole map because the game has been updated quite a lot since we've started this one. And I want to try and make one that's more up to date, or maybe just wait a little bit more as well and check out some other games, and then come back to this one when there's been some more major updates come out. But yeah, no, I'm hoping everything's back to normal, and I do just want to apologise for that one. I am sorry. I know it was very quiet and just awful quality, so I do apologise for that one. By the time I realised it was a bit too late and there wasn't much I could do about it, so yeah, sorry about that guys, but I hope today makes up for it and it's going to be a lot better. So let's just crack on with it. Now, I can't quite remember where we left off. It's been a couple of days for me. I remember we recruited Bannerlord, didn't we? And then we tried to find Pegarios. Don't think we succeeded, or did we? No. But we have these two guys. He's got a bigger clan. I think that most of them are too young. Yeah. So there's a lot of them in it. They're just very young at the moment. But potentially a lot more guys there that can come and join us. There's just the two for the moment, but that's fine. We don't really need any more. Two is perfect for us. Kind of just replaces the mercenary clans that we've lost. But we also know that there's two mercenary clans that we can still yet recruit. So what our goal is for today is we're going to try and get Pegarios to come and join us, if we can find him, because then that gives us one more clan, and if we can manage that nice and quickly, we're not going to spend too much time on it. We're just going to see if we can find him in the nearby area. We'll take him on. If not, we're probably going to declare war on the Southern Empire again, because we are paying them tribute currently, and as you can see, our money has gone down by about 100,000 since we've not been in this war. So we do need to make some actions, and we do need to make them fairly quickly as well. So we're probably going to declare war on them, make a push and try and take one of their major settlements again. 800 defenders here, bloody hell. Yeah, all of their final towns have got a massive number of defenders, but hopefully in the next war we should be able to take the Southern Empire out, and we're very, very close to converting our relationship with a lot of the nobles of the Southern Empire. And a lot of them seem to be on like -6 or -10, so we've nearly got them on a sort of ground where we can recruit them, and if we can do that, we can sort of integrate the majority of the Southern Empire into us and sort of just take their place on the world map, which will give us a fighting chance against the Western or the Northern Empire as well. So hopefully all goes well there, and we can really start to make a push against them. But what we're going to really just try and do now is, like I said, we're going to try and find Pegarios, see if we can. We're going to get some more recruits, but not too many, because we do have to consider finances, unfortunately. I do need to get rid of a lot of these places too, because I mean, look at that. That is a bit too much going on there. Arm traders, so we don't want any more of those. I do always usually pick up my mercenaries, but for now I think I'm just going to leave them. It's very tempting to actually fight in that tournament, but we're going to leave that for now. There's a lot of I thought I was in a tavern. I didn't realise there's a lot of guys here. Jesus, how's he out? There's a lot of them. 5 recruits there. Costs us 65, not bad. We're doing right, so we need to have a look and see if we can find him. Bannerlord, Kingdom of Scallion. Let's have a look. Southern Empire. He's Veteranis. Yep. And he was seen near Lycaron. So literally just right there. So hopefully we get there. He's there. Yeah, we're losing 5,000 a day. And I know I got those 2 workshops. I think they've been outputting a fair amount of money towards us. So it's taken away a little bit of the stress. About 200 each for them. We could get a few more. Hopefully, maybe bring it down by 1,000. So I'll start checking some places out and see if there's anywhere we can get some more workshops going. I know it doesn't change it massively, but every few hundred that we can bring it down just means we might last another day without suffering too badly. Right. So if we go into the keep, and you're telling me he should be here. He's not here. He may have just left. We can sort of have a look. So these guys, we've got -6 with these guys, although he's the ruler, so it doesn't actually matter for them. I think they're all part of the same clan, which is annoying, but you know, that is what it is. We could even go further afield. We could check out Vollandia. We could have some allies over in that general direction. It's always an option. Oh, hello. I still can't make a pole for it though. That kind of sucks. Hey, look at that. Give it the nicest head we can, and just make the rest of it a branch that we picked up off the floor. I mean, seriously, how do I not know how to make that? It's literally, it's a stick that I've picked up off the floor. If I can make that kind of a head on it, I feel like I should be able to just make a nice wooden shaft. Whatever. I'm no smithy. Right. Yeah, so where is he? Where is this guy? Pagarios near Spotia, and I think that's just over up here. Not too far at all. Hopefully he's still there. Oh, no, wolfskins. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, no, we passed him before, didn't we? He's in the army. They're travelling to Karen, so we might be able to get away with them. It's minus 6,500. Jesus. Yeah, we're not going to be able to wait for too long at all. So I'm just going to kind of give it a bit of time, see if I can get this guy. See if I can wait out their army to disband. If not, we're going to form our own army, and then we're just going to declare war on them, lay siege to Phasean, and try and take it. Companion wages and recruitment fees are reduced by 25%. Troop wages are decreased by 25% while an army. Neither really affects her. That's not implemented yet, apparently. That's a bit weird. Neither of them are, apparently. That's a bit weird. I mean, neither of them matters. We'll just go for the top one. See if we can grab some men from Canterian. Got a few little quests going here as well. Grain seeds. I mean, I'd be bloody surprised if I can't do this one for you right here, right now. Yeah, 80. That is actually quite a lot, to be fair. But there we go, mate. There's your grain. Fixes our relationship with them a little bit. Tier, Forest. So the army seems to be disbanding a little bit here at the moment. Travelling to Segura. I just want to keep eyes on them till Pagarios has at least left it. We can also wait out and see what the wolfskins do, because that would be a good clan to recruit to us as well. Go clans, we go in minor. The wolfskins, they are still currently serving them. Sometimes they keep the colour, so it's a little bit hard to tell. But they keep the colour and they're not serving. It's a bit weird. Doesn't always happen, but sometimes it can. Like here, they've still got the colour in their banner, but they're not serving the Southern Empire anymore. So we could get the Elethroy on our side. He's actually near one of our settlements. How far away is it? Not far at all. So we could go and find that guy instead. You know, I want Pagarios, but the mercenary clan would give me 3 lords. He's only going to give me 1, and I might be waiting for ages until he actually leaves that force. And I want to declare war on them fairly quickly. As you can see, that's quite a massive army, and at the moment that is recruits. That is all recruits. So the quicker I declare war and get my forces together, the easier it will be taking out that force. The longer I wait, the harder it's going to be. Yeah, money's not looking good for us. So let's just double check and see where this guy has gone. Just go back. I last seen Alician 2 days ago. We haven't got eyes on him. Just check this guy out quick as he's here. We are positive. I don't know if he's the leader. He's not, unfortunately. He was last seen near Phasos, which is in the Western Empire, I think. So I'm not sure where that is. Could be miles away. He might have gone to Vostrom, so let's just check that out. I don't think we would have passed him, I reckon. Not sure. He's not here. Sarandon, minus 12. No, I don't want to risk it. If it's that low, I don't really want to risk trying to recruit him. I want it to be positive because it's just the best chance you have, really. Just passing the thing, especially because I've got such bad honour. The only way I'm going to be able to recruit them is if I do it correctly. So I want to know where this guy is. Nope, not you. Not you. You. Last seen at Avalips. Very close, right there. You recognise the name. Please still be there. We've got the Beni Zalal. Where did he go? Last seen at Avalips. Where would he have gone? Would he have gone to the right or would he have gone left? Maybe he's heading up. Let's take a risk. Let's go north. Probably wrong. Don't know. I think I was wrong. It doesn't ever refresh quick enough. I think I was wrong. Who are you? You hate us, so it doesn't actually matter who you are. Bye. Nope, not what I need to do. N. Avalets. Yeah, it's not refreshing. Okay, never mind. Won't worry about that too much. Otherwise, as always, I'm just going to be wasting my time looking for him. Recruit troops, get some more. Nearly at 300. Ablissos has formed an army, and that's quite unsettling for me, because obviously I want him to be in my force, and he's got my companions on him, which doesn't bother me. I'm happy for him to have an army, but I need it to be disbanded before I can declare war, purely because I need to be in control of it. If I let them stay in control of it, then they will just get themselves killed. Are you? He's the leader. Okay, so we can now recruit Escorios of the Hand. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that. I'd like to serve Scallion as mercenaries. Excellent. And they shouldn't be fighting too many battles at the moment, so I'm not too worried about the economic side of recruiting a mercenary clan. We pay them on influence gained by them. But also that might mean that they might leave us fairly soon. Because we're not paying him. But hopefully. And yeah, I need these guys. I wonder if I can talk to him. I doubt that's a feature. Let's check it out. Let's see if we can get him to disband it. Because that's what I need right now. If I can form this army, we can head straight to war, but I need it to be disbanded. I could join it. Yeah, fair enough. I can only join it, so that's a bit silly that I can't force him to disband it. Oh no, I can. Okay, I'll take that back. I absolutely can. It's going to cost me 15 influence. Excellent. Right, let's do that. It's decreased by 4. Yeah, that's fine. Decreased by everybody. Why is it decreasing with everybody though? That shouldn't be happening. Look at that. It's going to cost me 103 influence, but luckily I'm the king and I have a lot. And that's going to give us a force of 1,682 motherfuckers. Right, let's go to Onira, wait them to join us. We're also going to need a lot of food because this is a lot of heads coming to join us. So let's sort that out. Might have to sell a few weapons off. At the same time, it doesn't really make a difference. But yeah, we need more grain. If we just get all the different kinds of food, because storage-wise, will be a little bit. We can obviously get some more grain, but not too much. It's going to cost us 4,000. Grab that. That puts us up to 940. Now let's just wait in the settlement until at least the majority have joined us. So we're currently at 900 men in strength, and we're still due a couple of hundred men. Hopefully they're not too far away. Gareth hops to the hand. So we're just waiting on the hand and then Bannerlord as well. We've just lost 7 grand as our daily change. It might be quite a big influence cost to declare war because we just recently made peace. I'm not entirely sure where these guys are. We did get Bannerlord, so we're just waiting on... There we go, 1. So we went on 2 more, so we can probably get on the move now, I reckon. Across on the other side of the map, in all fairness to them. Doesn't quite say where they are. 1 day, 19 hours. I could look at it just in the easier way. 5 days, 5 hours. Okay, so he is miles away. He's probably on the other side of the world. I thought I was going to have more men than this. Oh, the wolfskins. You know what? It doesn't matter. We've got enough mercenaries to take for Saiyan, and that's all we need right now. The enemy probably won't engage us in the field, I don't reckon. Oh, it's only costing me 10 influence per thing. That's brilliant. Right, let's do it. Let's have a look at diplomacy. Nobody supports me in war. Oh, they do support me against the Azerai. No support against the Southern Empire. I'm sorry, Ablissus, mate, but you're not calling the shots here, my friend. You are not the king. That is my job. And I say, it's time to wipe these motherfuckers out. And there's a beautiful city in it for somebody, but it's most likely coming to me, so don't worry about it. Garatops is nearly here. Excellent. You bastards. The moment I declare war on somebody else... No, we're not fighting 2 wars at the same time. 4,000 tribute, I don't know. I'm assuming that's an upgrade, because otherwise they wouldn't have declared war on me. They would have just left it if that wasn't more. So that sucks. But once we've taken out the Southern Empire, we can then turn our eyes and our attention towards them. Right, so let's get these trebuchets up. We should build them nice and quick. We've got a lot of lords in our army. It feels about the same, to be honest. It doesn't really feel much different. Pigarios is nearly here. It's a shame. I want him on my side, but I'm not abandoning a siege just to go and get him. We've got 1,200 men currently at the moment, which is excellent. We're going to try and move these to reserve as quick as we can. It might take a shot or two, but we have got an enemy army in. Oh my god. Alright boys, we're about to see one hell of a battle. This is going to be 1,200 against nearly 2,000 Southern Imperials. Holy crap. Oh my god. This is about to get interesting. I could really use those extra 100 men. Holy crap. Oh, I've got so many recruits in my army as well. Oh, this is not good. Look at the size of that. 488 recruits. 300 infantrymen, 274 archers, 176 infantry. What are we looking like for recruits? 191. So we're a lot more elite than they are, which is absolutely brilliant. That probably will turn the tide for us. We still got 200 recruits, so don't get me wrong. That is not going to go well for us. But they have a huge amount of recruits. So as far as morale, obviously we've still got these 2 other armies, so that more or less puts them about 1,900, 2,000. So yeah. Oh god, this is about to get intense. We can't even lead the assault because there's no way we'll get through the enemy defences. Alright boys, let's do this. Oh my god. Oh brilliant. Look at that. All of these people. Oh, there's going to be some deaths here. Jesus. Alright, let's hope nobody on our side dies. This is going to be a battle for the ages, boys. Sorry, I just had to have a sip of coffee. Oh, holy crap. Right. They attack us, so we already have the advantage because we're going to be holding the defensive formation. Now, the map is going to make a massive difference here for us. Unfortunately, it's not what I wanted to see. Oh, we've got a bridge. We've got a bridge. Okay, this could be interesting. Everybody move forward now. Let's get a fucking move on. Let's go, 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 go. We need to get in this position as fast as possible. If we can hold this bridge, hold the line here. They're still going to pop up over the river. I don't know if this is the best. No, this is too tight. I regret my decision. Everybody fall back. I changed my mind. I don't like it. There's too many entry points. My archers can't support enough. Go back. We need to get out of the woods. We need to get high ground. There we go. We've got a hill here. This is where we should have done it. Okay, infantry to the bottom of the hill. Archers to the top. Cavalry to the flank. Archers move forward a little bit further more so I can get my horse archers in here. 3 random ass men. You're just going to sit here at the back. You are no use to me because you can't hold a formation. Right. We've got 9 cavalry, so the bulk of their force is infantry and archers. What was that? Oh, who the hell's that? I mean, he's an idiot. And he's gonna die. Forrest. Oh, that's one of them down. Hell yes, boys. What sucks for me is, because I've got so many men, the perfect formation right now would be to hold a square. But because the Imperials have so many archers, it's just not really feasible. Right, boys, get in a good position. Archers, loosen. Horse archers. How far thin are we spread here? I don't know what we're looking like. Not too bad, not too bad. We've got good angles on them. I can live with that. And they don't seem to be going into the river, so my archers' flanks should be secure. Horse archers, you're in a good position. You're not blocking anybody, but let's just move you back a little bit more so you're behind the archers completely. And here come the waves of infantry. If they start flooding through and past my infantry and start heading towards my archers, we'll send the cavalry in. But until then, we're just going to keep them in hold in the rear. It does seem to be going well so far anyway. Okay, maybe I should have formed a square. It looks like their archers haven't really played a part yet in the battle. So I probably could have got away with it. But it's too late now. If I form them now, we'll lose more men than we save. However, they are pulling back. Well, here come the archers anyway, so it wouldn't make much of a difference. Right, cavalry, get in there and start fighting back, because they seem to be charging through a little bit too much. The enemy cavalry seems to be picking up a couple of my archers to see if we can tear him down. It's probably a leader. No, it's Cathract. Okay, we are losing quite a few men here. We send our infantry into a quick charge, so they can push towards the enemy. Get our archers to move down the hill a little bit more, so they can get some better positions for firing. We've just had our first batch of reinforcements in. We're allowing our men to push forward to the enemy and not get flanked so much, but as soon as we get a little bit too close to their archers, we're going to pull back a little bit more. Oh my god, my guys spawned all the way out here. They push straight into the enemy archers. Alright, well, keep the push on. Tear these guys down. They're trying to retreat into another formation. And we seem to be just cutting them down as they're making their retreat. Right, infantry, pull back. Pull back. Get into archer support. Cavalry, back to the hill. The enemy is going to reform their formation and charge again. Infantry, form a line, get into positions nice and fast. Cavalry, you do the same. We've lost a chunk of our men, but nothing too bad. We've taken out half their force already. So it's not going too badly for us. Archers, pick your shots. Don't just fire unnecessarily. Good job, boys. Let's get an idea. Right, archers, hold fire. Infantry should be able to handle these guys. Horse archers are still firing. We're just going to wait for their infantry to get a little bit more bulky, a little bit closer. Infantry, form now a square. Archers, open fire. There's a few more of them coming over that hill, so start picking your shots, start killing them. Now, a few of them are going to try and cut through. I'll do what I can. I think my archers should be able to hold their own, in all honesty. This is what concerns me about keeping my archers here. Alright, they are pushing through again. Alright, cavalry charge. Try and help the archers out a little bit before they get overwhelmed. I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, they are really trying to push. There we go. There's the charge. There's the charge. Good job, boys. Good job. We're saving their asses. If too many of them go past our men, we'll send them into a charge, but it does look like they are now trying to form up against our infantry a little bit more. So as long as they can hold that. Might just send our infantry to a charge in a second anyway, because it does look like we have the flanking advantage somehow. And we've got the numbers. Right, infantry charge. We're losing more men than I'd like in that formation. Doesn't seem to be working too well, so go give it to them. Where are their archers? We've got 200 archers over there. Our cavalry seems to push back really far, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to issue an order to get them back here. Because I don't want to lose too many of them. They are still useful to me and I don't want them to push too far out. So let's have them come back here as soon as possible. Don't know who this person is, but she's going down. Oh, you slippery bitch. Verena. Come here. Got you. Right, infantry just seems to be doing a good job. Enemy's still massively mounted up with their archers, so let's just get everyone back. Line formation again. Speeds them up nice and fast. Right, archers, form up on the hill and hold your fire for the time being. Enemy's got another wave of 200 infantry, 200 archers. We're going to try and hold our men into this gap. It seems to be the area where they're coming through the most. So we'll just get everyone mounted up there. Keep them in line formation so that they move nice and fast. Now we seem to be jolting around a little bit. It might be because there is way too many men on the field. Right, archers, start picking your shots again. They're coming over that wall. Infantry, hold a shield wall. Stop breaking formations. Got some men of Leotons here, so we might take a few decent hits. Or not. Oh, he's got javelin. Jesus, yeah. That could have been worse. Every time I try and block off their path, they seem to find a new one around. It's brilliant. I did give you the order to fire again, didn't I? Yep. And you seem to have gotten tight again, so go loose. Infantry is taking a lot of losses, so I want you to start pushing against them once more. Seems to be the only way I can get you to actually survive is when you're being aggressive. Now, cavalry charge again, because it does look like their archers have joined the fight a little bit here. Don't know if that was just me seeing things. I might go down very soon, taking a lot of hits. Good job, men, good job. Right, it does seem that we're coming to the end of the battle, so I'm going to start moving my archers up too. We'll start getting all of our men. So you guys, you're going to delegate your own command. You're going to have my horse archers start to move back and forward, doing some hit and runs on the enemies, trying to keep them occupied while my infantry make up the ground. Archers, you're going to start charging as well. Take your shots as you're running. And we're just going to try and take out these archers because these are the biggest threat right now. And luckily, they're just going to be running back and forward like this. Look at them. There's a horde of them. They're not really sure what to do. They're being issued many different orders. Being told to retreat, being told to stand their ground, take their shots. There's just so many of them that if they got into a firing line, it would mean the absolute end of us. If they got one full volley off, it would be the end of us. There are so many archers here, it is ridiculous. My infantry is closing in very closely to them now. We're nearly in a position to take them out completely. As soon as my infantry engages with them, they're done for. Just got to keep them occupied, but it does seem that my infantry is now pushing through. We are now getting into a position to wipe them out. A lot of them have made it to the bridge, so a lot of them have got into quite a secure position. There's a few of them on the other side as well. But it looks like the wave of infantry from our side seems to be outdoing them completely. Some of them are struggling to fight here. Look at this, they're desperately trying to fight back. Most of them are trying to leg it out of here, but the brave ones are holding back. Trying to keep the horde at bay. You've got some running over there in the woods. Look at that, look at them run. Look at them run. Right, they're going to try and make one last push across the bridge. Nope, they seem to be running as well. This is not going well for them at all. Got our archers pulling in at the rear, taking some shots as they run the enemy down as well. The men are starting to break across the bridge here. Excellent job, boys. Excellent bloody job. Keep pushing. Right, they still have a huge force over there, so a massive number of them have managed to escape. There are still probably a few waves left, possibly. We might be pushing forward a little bit too hastily. We might even have just gained our own reinforcements here, but we might be a bit too loose to fight them right now, so I might have to form a formation. They are making a huge pushback. Does seem to be mostly their archers instead of the infantry, though. Infantry does seem to be holding quite a firm line, so if we can do a lot of damage here, take a lot of them out, we might be able to win this. Out of morale. So I'm going to get my archers to form up here. They're going to stop charging, and we're going to see infantry is going to keep pushing. Enemy infantry is pushing back as well. They're trying to get into a better position. We're going to try and keep on their tails as much as possible. I think Fatir just got killed. I might go down myself. Bollocks. Okay, it's going to get interesting. I'm hoping I've done enough that my men can win this. I knew it was going to happen. I was being a bit too careless there. They've still got more reinforcements coming in too, but their numbers do seem to be drawing close to an end. We're taking some pretty major losses now, especially now. But men seem to be doing a pretty good job. Now we're getting chased down a little bit here. Making a few retreating moves now. We're going to start losing a lot of men. Okay, I might just speed this up because it's unbearable to watch the AI make their own commands. So still 300 of them, and we still got 500 of ours. 600, there we go. We just got another wave of reinforcements in. We are taking some pretty major losses at the moment, but we are absolutely annihilating them. 100 of them left. Seems to mostly just be wounded now, and yeah, we're absolutely wiping the floor with them. Let's just get a grasp of how it. Oh yeah, look at that. The horde is pushing through. They are not standing a chance. Yeah, they're getting absolutely wiped out. So yeah, we didn't lose too many men after I went down. I think most of the AI enemy leaders had been felled during that battle, so I don't think they really knew what to do either. Unfortunately for my men, we still have a lot of our leaders up, I think, still issuing commands. So I think my men were quite safe, and the enemy was just retreating and charging and retreating and charging. So my men definitely had the tactical advantage there, and it seems to have worked in our favour now. Now's the bit I really don't want to do. Now we've got to check out who's died, because I know I've seen a few deaths in there. It's going to be interesting. Okay, it was just Patir. I'm happy with that. I do not care about him. We didn't lose any of our leaders. We lost 283 men. They lost 971. So 283, that is not enough to stop us from taking this city. Yes, it's a pretty major loss. It's going to affect our army quite fairly, but the idea of having such a large army is that we can take these hits and keep pushing. So that's not going to stop us from taking this place. We can still defend ourselves. The next army they send is going to be smaller and weaker, and yeah, I'm happy with that. That's not too bad at all, unlike theirs with their 900 losses. 68 men left, 47, no, sorry. Yep, 68 left, 830 wounded, so we could potentially take somewhere between 0 to 800 prisoners. Look at that, boys. Look at that. Somehow only got 15 renown for that one. But I suppose it was fairly balanced. But yeah, excellent, boys. Destroyed them. And we're going to get loads of very positive effects back from that too. And yeah, so we're now good with that clan. Sanion, so we've got a long way to go with you, but that's a good start. Turiados, he's a good clan, so definitely want to have looked more towards him. Fortunately, I had no prisoners. I could take 255 of theirs. Just going to take the elite troops that I want, so the any of their elite cavalry, Bucellari, crossbowmen, just these guys that are kind of on their own, not the infantrymen or anything like that. But if we've got any legionaries or veteran archers, we'll take them. Pure sergeant crossbowmen, yep. So they had no legionaries as prisoners. Could take 30 trained infantrymen, possibly, or maybe take those guys. Not too fussed about the rest. I don't think my prisoner capacity is that big anymore. 102. Okay, so we'll take a bulk of. We'll take 30 trained infantry. See if we can convert them to our side. Could be possible. We've got a lot of upgrades, and obviously, like I said, when we started, I think we had about 200 recruits. So we know for a fact that most of them will have been upgraded after this. So our force, yes, we've lost 200 men. However, we may have just gained a much more elite force. We may have just seriously improved in combat capability just from that one battle. So I'm happy with that. I really am. Not too bad. And yeah, nobody died. So we're going to use 16 horses, pay 1,300. Not too bad. Take the loot, probably quite a bit, I imagine. And yeah, so I think I lost a lot of my health, but obviously I get 30% of that back. And we're going to continue the siege. Lemon on the hands just turned up. It looks like he's got no food though, because a lot of his men seem to be dying off. Now, I was not paying attention, so unfortunately my trebuchets have just taken some hits there. But we're going to get them back up. We're going to start firing back at the enemy. And yeah, like I said, we've just been reinforced with his armies as well, his force. So that's another 100 men straight back at us, plus the ones that we've got to repair that were wounded. Not repair, but you know what I mean. Let's just quickly deal with this. So we're now down to 173,000, so we really desperately need to take this place. Obviously, we're paying a lot less tribute because we've declared war on these guys, but that doesn't change the fact we are still paying huge amounts out to other factions. We're killing a few of their men off as well. Food, we're good. Morale is pretty high. Not amazingly high, but pretty high. Minus 7,000. Yeah, so we're going to have to make some real changes. Straight away after we win this war, we're going to have to declare war on one of the factions that we're paying huge amounts of tribute to. There's just not much we can really do about that, unfortunately. We're probably going to break down both the walls here, I imagine. Bollocks. We've just lost the mercenary clan. They've decided not to fight for us anymore. But luckily, we used them for that initial bit, so we've really done some damage against our enemy. If we hadn't had their troops, probably would have lost a lot of our men. Might not even have won that battle, I'm not entirely sure. So we've cracked the walls. I just want to break that catapult. Perfect. Now we can jump into it. They've got no defences. We've got our trebuchets up, and they've got no walls. So yeah, unfortunate that we lost those men, but they kept us alive. We've taken out the largest enemy force that they had. So yeah, we're going to jump into it, take this city, hopefully with minimal losses, and that's going to deal the massive blow against the Southern Empire. Then we're going to restart pushing back against them. Also, when we take the city, we should hopefully take quite a decent amount of money from it as well, because it is quite a good city. But yeah, as you can see here, so we've cracked their walls open. Fortunately, I can't seem to move any further forward with my camera than that. The spawn line is here. Oh, have they changed that? Must have. I swear we used to be able to spawn a lot closer. So yeah, we've got our trebuchets. We might just might hit the enemy fortifications a fair bit before we get any closer. Looks like most of the actual outer walls have been broken anyway, so their archers shouldn't have anywhere to hide. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and urge their defenders out from the walls and just have our archers pick them off. It's probably the best way that we could do this. So we're going to allow our men to take up their positions. We're not going to be charging straight in, doing anything stupid. We know they've got no defences, so there's really no need in just absolutely charging in against them. Trebuchets are already fine. That was actually a really good shot. Unfortunately, there was just nobody there. Alright, that is awesome. Look at that position. Oh, damn. Maybe we should pay more attention to the enemy. Want to get our archers in a position. Hopefully they can just start picking off the enemy archers. And there's going to be quite a few of them. And they're going to be in some fairly well fortified positions too. In all fairness, we could probably just charge our infantry straight in and take these guys out quite nicely. Can't imagine they're going to put up too much of a fight. They're going to be split fairly evenly, so we can have our cavalry and our infantry charge at the same time. Yeah, we do seem to be picking off their archers though, which I'm happy about. Hopefully they won't last too long. I didn't bring my bow again. Why do I always do this? Okay, so we've got the enemy moving now. Not entirely sure where they're going. If you guys just hold back for a second, let our archers see if we can pick off a lot of these infantry. I'm not entirely sure what they're doing. It looks like they're swapping positions. I'm not entirely sure why. And now they're charging. Try and meet them in their charge. Hate the fact they've all got spears. God damn, I've taken some hits. Okay, not entirely sure why that happened, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can get it to happen again. I wonder if it's because they seem to be doing it again. I'm not sure what they're going for here. It's just the, you know, ridiculous CJI. But if we charge while they're doing this, I don't know, my men seem to be getting right in the middle of it, which isn't good. But it does mean they've left their positions undefended. They've abandoned their posts. So, with that logic, we should be able to storm the city quite easily. Yeah, they've completely abandoned their posts. Oh, that's a lot of archers. Well, we are slaughtering them. Archers, you don't really need to be out there anymore. You can charge in as well. It looks like we've slaughtered most of the infantry on the outside of the walls. A lot of them are still charging out. I'm glad I hit that guy. It was the heaviest armour. Their archers can't really get any shots off because they're being blocked by their own men, so they're in a terrible position here. I'm the only one on my horse just picking them off as well, which is excellent. There we go. Absolutely slaughtering them. Taking a few hits here and there, taking a few losses, but ultimately, yeah, the settlement's ours. Whoa! Friendly fire from catapults. Luckily none of them died, but still, not good. He's a brave soul trying to get me there with the swing of his sword. A lot of the archers on this side seem to be falling back to the other side. They're still holding quite well on this end, which is not so good for us. See if I can thin the herd out a little bit. Just support my men as much as possible. If we can break through just one side, then we should have these guys. But it does seem that my men just purely flooding through so much is basically stopping them in their tracks anyway. There we go. Can't even see where the enemy is anymore. Absolutely beautiful. Yep. I think that is more or less them done. Gatehouse is secure, there's nobody in there. Enemy's now retreating fully. Good job, boys. We've stormed the city. Taken ourselves a new prize. Excellent bloody job, men. Excellent bloody job. Look at this. We are forming an army, guys. In episode 1, it was just us. And when we took Dinar Castle, we were on our own. And we had less than 100 men. We took our first castle. And we were stuck with our own clan, with a few just companions who had been appointed into positions they've never been in before. We've lost a lot of them on the way. Some of our closest friends have fallen, but so many of them are still with us today. And we have risen through the ranks. We have taken so much land. We have won against so many difficult odds. And we have brought our men to this moment where we are taking down cities. Hard fought, but look at this. It's not just my banner anymore. We're getting more people to join us. There's an eagle, there's a wolf, there's a horse. Soon there'll be more. But this is what we accomplish when we're together. Look how many men we are now. Once a force of 20 or more. Now a force of 600 to 1,000. Soon to be more. I have so many men that they literally fill the streets from start to end. And this is just the beginning, boys. This is just the beginning. We lost 45 men. Out of pure force, we did not lose any men. Even though they had 600 goddamn defenders, we lost 45 men just through sheer force. We hit them so aggressively, we hit them so bloody hard that they just couldn't get any hits off against us. Obviously 91, that's quite a few. But, oh look, 20 men back. Excellent. Then we've got some prisoners there. We'll recruit those decent ones from there, just like we did before. Heavy horse archers, sergeant crossbowmen, and butcherary and elite men of Leoton. Excellent. 39 upgrades to our recruits, and we're going to go a lot of infantry and then 9 archers. Because our infantry is not weak, but it has been hit quite bad. Same with our archers, to be fair. We'll just try and keep it balanced, just make sure we're always trying to do a bit of both as much as possible. So next time I'll just make sure I put more into the archers than I do the infantry. But there we go. So we've taken that. We're now down to 150,000, so we really need to start making some changes. Excellent stuff. Show mercenary. Mercy. Lost 397 prosperity. I might take for saying for myself, because it's going to give me a decent amount of money. And it seems that I'm paying the seems like I'm paying the tariffs out of my own pocket. I know it's not true, but it does feel like it. Offensive instant trader needs help with brigands. Yeah, nope. Ransom. Oh, idiot! I should have taken the prisoners. Should have taken the prisoners. I'm sure one of you was shouting at the screen. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Okay, we will go into trade. Make sure we sell this stuff. It's got 51,000. We can get 30 from that. Might sell, like I said, every single time. A lot of this stuff too. Do the cheap stuff because we can get some good materials. Otherwise, that gives us 30 grand. That keeps us going for the next few days. Enter smithy, refine, and we want to smelt down some weapons. Desert guard. Now we need charcoal. 19. It's taken a long time to boost that our smithing skill. It's taken a real long time. It'll probably be quick, but there's just specific weapons I want to make. So we've left a garrison of 77 men. That isn't much. That isn't much at all, don't get me wrong. But that will keep it going for the moment. And we have enough men to defend it. So we'll just hit the nearby towns. See if we can keep boosting our number. A lot of hideouts in the area too. It's a shame that our men, our companions, can't deal with the hideouts. Because that would be amazing if they could. Because there's so many and they come back so quickly. I just can't be asked to do it myself. Because I'll just never stop. So we're still good on numbers, to be fair. We've got a lot of men wounded currently, and we can still pick up a lot of them on the way. So I'm actually thinking as I might just go straight for the Karen. boost that. Yep, it was a damn shame that we lost that mercenary clan. I really could have used their men, but it just wasn't meant to be, was it? It wasn't going to work, I suppose, for whatever reason. Garrison seems to be building up. Sorry, militia seems to be building up really fast there. Avigos. Now, oh god, what's their minor? Embers of the Flame? Nope. His name is just Avigos. No. Jabal? Nope. Who are they? Scolder Broder? Nope. Wolfskins? Nope. Benny Zalal? No, they're called Benny Zalal. Company of the Golden Boar. Have they come back? Do they come back after a certain amount of time? If they've been wiped out? Who the hell is Avigos? Or is he of a... No, he can't be of a faction. Who the hell is he? Again, I'm sure one of you is screaming it. Yeah, Legion of the Betrayed. We need forests. Damn it. Don't think they like us anyway, do they? Not that it matters. Catella. Nornessos' army. Probably going to take Phasean. Yep. We might be able to distract them by besieging Likaran. So we're going to lay siege to it. We're going to get our trebuchets mounted and ready. They are still going for Phasean, so we might actually have to turn around and fight them, because they'll probably capture Phasean. They're also forming another army, which is not so good. Gordiana is the one who's engaging us. I think we have a decision to make. We may have to retreat and go defend Phasean, because I can't really afford to lose it. Ablissus really wants it. Baranor. I shouldn't have clicked on this. I haven't checked. 51.99. So maybe I should boost him. Oh, I can check. Owner of Vostrum, Marenia Castle, Corenia Castle, Corenia Castle. Okay. Onira on Erzner Castle. So he does have more, but they're castles. I think I deserve it. I don't really have much land, to be fair. I think I'm going... I mean, he really wants it, doesn't he? But he does have more places. But then I did give him Onira, which was the better settlement out of the two. So I'm going to go to him. Because we want to boost their money. So I think it doesn't actually matter either way. Just having the settlement as part of our faction pays off the tributes paid anyway. So it doesn't really matter. Consider making peace. Hell no. Right, cool. So we'll probably make our decision in the next episode, or whether or not we're going to balls out and try and take this place. Oh, go on. Let's just let's finish that trebuchet off. There we go. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might see if I can take Vostrum. Sorry, Likaran really quickly. I'm just not sure if they're going to besiege that place or not. Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to check it out in the next one. I think I'm just going to have to go and defend it, honestly. I can't really afford to lose it, because if I lose it, I've got to fight for it again. And it's not really worth it. Going to have to fight that army at some point anyway. It'd probably be better if we had the garrison reinforcing us as well. Okay, so anyway, yeah. I hope this episode's been better for you guys. We didn't manage to recruit anybody, but you know, we've made some major hits against the Southern Empire, and that's what counts more for right now. Hopefully we will wipe them out completely soon. And we'll be stealing all of Temian's clans from him, hopefully eventually leaving him on his own. Or at least, yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, if you guys got any suggestions, comments, tips, questions, anything like that, make sure to let me down in the comments below, and or on Discord. I've not really been much active on Discord, but I will get back into it I'll start replying to messages as quickly as possible. The other episodes are currently in the works, so the Sturgia Strengths and Weaknesses, Empire Strengths and Weaknesses, they will be coming out hopefully at some point this week. They are in the work. One of them's done. I just need to get it all sorted. But they are being done, and I'm going to get back into the habit of getting everything up as often as possible. And like I said, I want to bring this series, this playlist, through to an end as quickly as possible so that we can get a new one started. Potentially have a look at a few mods, but I don't know, we'll see where we get with that. Could do a modded playthrough, although I might leave that for a little bit later on. But there definitely are some interesting ones that I want to have a look at, definitely in the future. But maybe the next playthrough might be another vanilla one with just a bit more storytelling. And yeah, we'll be putting a lot of what we've learned through this one to test in that one as well. So it'll be interesting. But yeah, otherwise, guys, I hope if you've got any suggestions, please let me know. I hope you're all doing well. Make sure you leave a comment. Let me know how your playlists are going, or let me know if you checked out any new games or anything like that as well. But I hope you're all doing well, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Goodbye, guys.